Hey, welcome to this training titled Content Generation Training. The title of the training itself is Leverage the Power of AI for More Followers. So, in this training, you're going to be discovering the final solution to all your content struggles. My name is Margaret Dansu, and I am the Digital Creator Guide. The Digital Creator Guide brand is one that helps content creators or digital creators to sharpen their skills and maximize their the internet. So let's get right into the training. In this training, you are going to be learning the content puzzle final piece, the jaw-dropping AI tools, that is, what the presentation tools that can be used, lectures, speeches, reports, and everything. You're going to be learning how to customize AI tools. You're also going to be learning the AI prompting mistakes to avoid. Now, let's start with the final puzzle content of final piece of content creation, final puzzle piece of content creation. So, excuse me, adaptability and innovation are crucial in content creation due to the constantly evolving digital landscape and audience preferences. As technology advances and consumer behaviors change, content creators must stay flexible and open to new ideas. So, you need to adapt to emerging trends, embrace new innovations, and just deliver fresh, relevant, and engaging content that resonates with your target audience every time so that you can ensure continued relevance and success in a competitive market. I'm sure some of you have noticed that some people seem to be having it going for them well on the content front. And of course, content is king because without content, there's no way you can pass across your message to the world. And when the world don't know what you have, there's no way they can patronize you. And that's why you need to actually work on being the best at content creation so that you can increase your awareness, your visibility, and even your sales. So, how do you adapt? I talked about adaptability and innovation. How exactly do you adapt? What is this final puzzle piece of content creation? The truth is that the final puzzle piece of content creation is adaptability and innovation. That's the final puzzle piece. So, even if you have done everything, you've learned all the uh, new trends about content creation, you've learned about educational content, inspirational content, promotional content, entertaining content, and you are even doing your best to implement all these things in your content. If you do not understand how to adapt with the ever changing landscape, or how to innovate yourself, how to constantly create and present yourself in such a way that you are fresh to the people who come across your content, then you are going to be struggling. And if you have been struggling with content creation, I bet you can relate to it that that is exactly the reason you are struggling. And that is why I'm going to be helping you overcome this struggle by telling you how exactly do you adapt and innovate in this new terrain or in the current business phase that we are in. So, the first thing you should do is um, first, market research and audience analysis. Now, one of the ways you can actually adapt and innovate is by constantly understanding your market and analyzing the audience, those people who are interacting with your content. So, with the research that you do, when you do your market research, you come up with information that will help you tweak your content in such a way that you are constantly meeting your audience's needs, because you're finding out what they need and you're supplying it based on the interest that they currently have and your expertise. And so you find yourself in a loop of constantly evolving, adapting, and innovating. And that is one of the keys to actually remaining fresh before your audience. The second thing you want to do is to be flexible in your content format. So I'm sure if you are on this training, you must have come across trainings regarding content. And one of the things that is constantly talked about is the format of your content. So there are different formats and people interact with them differently. So the first one is the text, that is your written words. You write stuff that you are thinking about, or it could be pictures. You could look for picture that depicts the message you're passing across, or you can even create your one for yourself. It could also even be graphics. Yeah, like you can design your own graphics to pass across the message. So your graphics could be infographics, it could be just a flyer, it could be whatever it is that will help you pass across your message in form of a picture. And another format could be audio. And I mean, a lot of people do audio content on their stories, on their status, so WhatsApp status, Facebook stories, and the likes. And another one, another format of content to explore could be video. Now, this is where a lot of people struggle. So, video content is one of the most interactable format of content, and it's understandable because it has a lot of things going on at the same time. So you have the pictures, you have the sound, you have, if you are even talented, you can make the um, imagery so fascinating in such a way that people can't get enough of your video. So a lot of people are afraid, they are scared of using video content um, yeah, for their businesses. But there is actually nothing to be scared about regarding video. The thing is, you don't have to use one particular format. You can mix them up like I always do. If you are familiar with my content, then you know that I like to mix them up. I use videos, I use audios, I use text, I use pictures, I use plain photos. So as long as you are flexible in the use of your content format, I'm sure you are going to be constantly evolving and innovating. And of course, your content will be fresh to everyone who comes across your content or those who interact with them. Another way to adapt yourself is by being responsive. Now, a lot of people post and they complain that, oh, my post don't get engagement. The thing is, social media is called social media for a reason. It is first of all a social platform, meaning that it is a give and take platform. It is a platform where you are expected to interact with other people. You're expected to present something and engage with other people, so that way you keep the cycle going. So if you are constantly posting but not engaging with other people's posts, you are sowing a bad seed, meaning that people they don't have any obligation to respond to your own post. So you need to give them a reason to interact with your post by constantly interacting with other people's posts. That way, you will give people, people will be like, oh yeah, it's just an unwritten rule of life, give and take. That is how life is. So you need to uh, create a plan. Even if you are really busy like I am, you can create a plan where you have a time that you come online to respond to inquiries or posts, or just interact with people's posts generally. So as a rule, one of the things I do before I make a post, I interact with at least five different people's posts. Beyond just responding to the posts that I get or the comments that I get, I look for people's um post and interact with them. Not just like I drop a comment, I drop a meaningful contribution. And after I drop my own post, I also do the same. I interact with at least five people's post. That way, you tell the algorithm, you are warming up the algorithm. You're telling the algorithm that, okay, I'm here to socialize, I'm here to interact with other people. So, show my post to other people, make me findable, make me discoverable. So that's one of the secrets to actually getting visible online. So another way to actually adapt and innovate is to continuously improve and test your ideas. So let's say you have a content idea. For instance, I talked about content format earlier. One of the content formats that people like to use, of course, because the platforms have also been talking about them prioritizing this format. It is reels, and a lot of people have this. They have ideas about reels, but they are too scared to even try. So one of the things you can do to just eliminate, to just decide whether this idea is good to uh, put effort into or to just discard is to test. So if an idea comes to your mind, find the fastest way you can to test that idea. That way, you will know whether it is something your audience are interested in interacting with or not. And if it is not something they're interested in interacting with, you quickly find out and discard it rather than having the burden of, oh, I want to try out this idea on your mind when until you finally realize I'm never going to try this idea. The thing is, look for opportunities to keep testing new ideas that come to your mind. If you see something that you inspired by in another person's post, don't keep it on your mind and wait for when you are going to be able to do it. Do it immediately and test it. Find out if it's something you'll be interested in doing or if it's something your audience will be interested in engaging with quickly, so that way you know what to keep and what to discard. Okay. One of the keys I use for my business is to fail fast. So when you test your ideas, you'll find out which one is going to succeed or which one is going to flop. So quickly, and that way you can discard the ones that will not do well and move on with the ones that will definitely do well. Another way to adapt and innovate in the ever changing digital space is to learn how to collaborate and share your ideas. I just talked about idea testing earlier. And once you test your idea and you find out that, okay, this seems like something that is going to fly, the next thing you want to do is to share that idea with people that can help you test it on a grand scale. Like if you know somebody that has a larger audience, or that knows people that can help you make this thing bigger, use your um, the idea you just found out, you just tested, share them with those people. The thing is, a lot of people fail because they want to be the one to go viral. They want to be the one to be the front. What do you call them now? They want to be the one sharing the latest idea. Whatever it is. The thing is, you cannot be the one constantly doing things by yourself. You need to be able to learn to collaborate with other people. All right. And so that's one of the ways to actually, if you look at people who are doing well in the digital space, you'll find out that they are good at getting other people to buy into their dream. They are good at getting other people to buy into their idea and collaborating with other people. So that's something you should definitely learn for yourself. The last but not least way that I have listed here for you to adapt quickly in this ever changing digital space is to embrace emerging technology. Embrace emerging technology. One of the ways, uh, I mean, one of the latest technology that people have been using, embracing this in this day and age, is the AI driven content creation tools. So I've been speaking with a lot of people, and I get surprised every time I get this response. Oh, I do not use chat gpt because I don't want to blah blah blah. Some reasons are just too ridiculous for me to just repeat. Like some reasons are like, oh, I don't want my information to be on AI. These AI tools, one has to be careful, and all those other excuses that people give. And I'm just like, wow, just wow. Like in this day and age, see, it doesn't matter whether you have an account on Chat GPT or not. Your information is already there. It's already out there in the world. So you might as well just be in control and take advantage of the information, the resources that are available to you on the internet. As long as you have access to the internet, your information is open, is out there to the world. Okay, so you need to embrace new and emerging technology. You need to learn how to uh, be in control of things rather than be at the receiving end. Okay, so and if you are in business, if you are on this training, there's a high chance that you're in business, and that's why you're learning how to um, use AI for your own benefit. So the earlier you adopt and embrace technology, the better for your business. Okay, so by incorporating these critical components, uh, you can adapt to changing demands, maintain a competitive edge, and foster a culture of innovation that leads to exceptional content experiences for your audience. Okay, so let's move on to the next topic. So, in this, one of the key takeaways that I want you to keep in mind is that if you forget anything at all in this training, remember to always research and analyze your market. Always research, analyze. The result you got yesterday might not be accurate with what is going on in the market today, because the market is constantly evolving. You need to also be flexible with your content format. Be quick to respond to inquiries and comments. Continue to test and improve your ideas. Seek to share and collaborate your ideas with others. And of course, last but not least, embrace new technology. Okay, so the remember I promised you that I'm going to be sharing with you jaw-dropping AI tools that you can use to revolutionize your content creation process. The first one is content generating bots. Of course, you must have heard about content generating bots. One of them is Chat GPT 3.5. I guess that's yeah. There are newer versions, but the one that is, I think, open to the public to use is the version 3, and that one is by OpenAI, which is a an AI language model that can generate text. So with ChatGPT, you can type in whatever idea comes to your mind, and it will generate new text for you. The thing is this: ChatGPT is not always accurate. So you need to verify whatever information you get on ChatGPT before you put it out there, because if you're going to be putting it out there, it means that your name is going to be on the information. And so you need to be able to verify and stand by whatever information you are putting out. Another um, content creation tool that you want to use or test is Artcool. This is an AI-based content creation tool that can create unique articles in minutes. So if you're a blogger, this is something you should uh, try out. It is good for long form. Of course, you can also use Chat GPT for long form text. Um, Another one you can try is heliograph. Heliograph is Heliograph, and it is by the Washington Post. Washington Post is a popular outfit that is an AI powered tool that can write short reports and alerts. So if you are into creating short reports or writing um, case studies for businesses, then that is something you may want to, you know, look into. The other one that I'll be sharing with you, the last but not least, is Wordsmith by Automated Insight. This one can generate personalized reports and articles, so you can impute the information of whatever company that you want to write a report in, or maybe just give them a short context, and then it comes up with the a well formatted and well written article or report for you. So the second content AI tool that will help your content creation process is called Advanced Marketing Research. I mean Advanced Marketing Institute. So with this Advanced Marketing Institute, you can actually um, get, maybe you want to test your generate what do you call it, headline. You can get a what do you call it now, scale. So you impute your, so if you just type AMI into your Google browser, it's going to come up, take you to the website. So you impute your keyword, and then it gives you suggestions, or it can even ask you to write up to just the sentence, the headline you're thinking about using. So remember, one of the things I taught in my um, endless content idea marketing class is that your headline should be show stopping. You should be able to use headline that will stop people in their tracks, because people are distracted by online. So when you use a headline that catches their attention, it's going to get your content read faster. One of the ways to help you ensure that your headline on on top, is top notch, is by using tools like this AMI. So with this one, just impute your headline, and it's going to give you the score. So if the score is not enough, I think the score you should aim for should be 40. So if the score is not up to the 40, or is not up to the pass mark, then you need to tweak it, edit it until you get a really good score. That way, you can relax. You can not just relax, but you can be sure that your headline gets the right attention. Okay, so another one for other tools that you can consider for your marketing is called Kafkai. So Kafkai is spelled Kafkai. This is an AI powered content creation tool that can create unique articles. So you can use that to get your it also helps you with SEO. Okay, if you, another one is Boss Zumo. So Boss Zumo, I'm sure some of you must have heard about Boss Zumo. It helps you to find the most shared content on social media, and the idea is not for you to copy it hook, line, and sinker. The idea is that you can use that information to draw inspiration for your own content. So when you see the content that are getting attraction online, you can know, of course, the topic, the keyword, the format, and just the general idea of the content you can also come up with for your business. Another tool that I use regularly in my own content creation process is HubSpot. So HubSpot is an SEO tool that helps you optimize your web search. Okay. Uh, Social bakers is another one that help you analyze your social media performance. So if you want to analyze how well a particular post is doing, or not just yours, like sometimes you might see a post from somebody, maybe somebody in your industry. It could be your so-called competitors. I don't like using the word competitors, because I believe that if you see them as the anti, as the competitors, then you will not be able to leverage the information that they are able to give you to build your business. But if you see them as people that are complementary in your business, then that way you can learn from them and use the information you get to build your own business. So anyway, back to the topic at hand. So when you see a particular post of a complementer in business doing well, the general, I mean, maybe having so much likes, the natural thing to think is that, oh, this kind of content is doing well, so let me do this. But the thing is that you don't know what exactly is going on behind this. Sometimes people like posts, they don't drop comments, and that those comments that get the least comment, I mean those posts rather, that get the least comment are the ones that make the most sales. I'm talking from experience. So not everything you see, don't take everything you see at face value. All right. So the next AI tool I'll be sharing with you is copywriting AI software. So um so did I've already, I don't know if I mentioned AI tools for your for generating traffic. So one AI tool for generating traffic that you can use is Click 360. Click 360 is one word. So this will help you to analyze your website or your landing pages to be sure uh, to figure out loopholes and be sure how to optimize the conversion. Another one that can help you with your ads if you use Google Ads is Pave AI. Pave AI, Pavei. So Market Muse is another one that helps with SEO and what do you call it now? To optimize your page, also to optimize your ads. Seven Sense is uh, if you are using email marketing, so you can use Seven Sense to optimize your marketing campaign. So if you have a marketing campaign idea, you can just flesh it out and input it into Seven Sense to get an idea of how it could perform. Okay, so let's move on to copywriting software. Softwares. Copywriting is an exciting one for me. So Jasper is, in fact, before ChatGPT even came to the scene, Jasper has been in use for many years and is doing well. So some of these tools that I'm sharing with you are free. Some of them are paid. Some of them have freemium versions, meaning that you'd have access to them for maybe a number of days for free, and then you have to pay to continue using them. So keep those in mind. So Copy AI is something else, is another copywriting software that I have used and I still use from time to time. It helps with generating nice headlines, sub headlines or subtopics, and even fleshing out blog posts. So, if of course the free version is limited, if you want to use it unlimited, if you want to have unlimited access, then some of them require, especially AI, require that you pay, but you can start with the free version. So, but by the time you use all these tools that I'm giving you, you will not have to pay to use these tools because you can, what do you call it now? Mix and match. All right. So, of course, if you are looking for product description, like coming up with product description or captions can be quite tedious sometimes, especially if your mind is already saturated with a lot of things. Running your business, the day-to-day running of business can be quite tasking. So, using Copy AI to generate product description is a fantastic way to actually stand out online. AI Writer is another tool that you can use for generating copy for your business. Word AI is also another one that gets a lot of raves um, in the copywriting world. So it's something you should consider looking into. Okay, so if you are into email marketing as I am, and you want to write better subject lines, then Snazzy AI Snazzy is spelled SNAZZY. Excuse me, Snazzy AI is a tool that helps you refine your subject lines so that you get the subject that get people to open your email and read the information you have in there. Now, last but not least is the image generating AI tools. So, for generating images, I'm sure some of you are already aware that there are AI tools for generating images. So, one of the tools that I use is Bird, BARD. You can use that to generate image for your business. So, you can just describe in words the kind of image you are looking for, and then it generates the image for you. So, another one that you can consider using is Dal E or Dal E, whichever way you want to pronounce it. It's DALL hyphen E. So you can use that to also come up with unique images. GanBreeder, GANBREEDER, is another AI powered tool that can generate images by breeding two images together. So let's say you have two images that you're thinking, oh, I wonder what it will look like if these two images can come together. So what you do is you upload the two images, and then the software it merges them for you and gives you options, different variations of the two images together. So you can now decide which one you want to go for. So Artbreeder, Artbreeder, is another AI tool that can generate images by breeding two images together. So I've already told you about um, the what do you call it, deep dream generator. So this one, it generates images from existing images. So let's say you don't want to plagiarize, right? You don't want to copy people's the inspiration you get from people, hook line and sinker. So you can upload the image that you found online into this tool, and then it comes up with different ways to vary them. Okay, so how has this training been for you so far? Have you been getting value for your time? Has it been informative for you or educative for you? Let me know in the comment section. I really like to learn uh, what you're feeling in this training. So let's move on. I have this cool prompt resource for you that is going to help you ignite your creativity, streamline your writing process, and unlock a treasury of narrative possibilities. So, with this personable, I call it personable AI prompt vault, because one of the problems with AI prompts is that they are not personable. you when you read them, you can almost always tell that this was actually generated by AI. But with this prompt, the prompt vault that I have been able to refine and tweak the prompts in such a way that by the time you input it into the AI, whichever text generating AI tool that you're using, is going to give you a personable response. And of course, you can edit it to your brand voice and brand tone. So, if you are interested in this cool resource, then just stay with me. I'm going to show you how to get your hands on this tool at the end of this training. So, let's quickly cover the remaining two topics that we have left to cover. The next is customizing AI tools for your business. So, if you want uh, to maximize AI for your business, then you need to learn how to customize it for your business. That way, you can save more resources and get more creative with your solution, meaning that the solution you're offering to the world becomes more fresh and attractive to the people you are offering it to. So, one of the ways you can do customize your AI tool is to create unique experience for your customer. So one of the ways to do that is to actually create your own customer avatar. So when you start using an AI tool, the first thing you want to do is to seed the AI tool. Seed the AI, and what I mean by that is you are going to give it information that are peculiar to your own business, so that whatever uh, idea or whatever text is going to be generating for you is going to be tailored for your particular business. So when you do that, you will end up coming up with content, that AI generated content that will increase your engagement, your audience engagement, that will streamline and help your content creation process easier. You can even automate it. I'm sure you must have seen adverts of people talking about how to automate Chat GPT. It is possible when you actually seed the AI tool first. Okay, so and then of course it's going to improve your work, because AI, can you work faster than AI? AI is actually fast. So when you seed it, you give it the particular information that is unique to your business, then it's going to make your work easier and faster. And of course, it's going to help you collaborate fast, because you can test your ideas quickly and approach people to help you, you know, um, spread your idea faster. I hope this is making sense to you. The next topic that we are covering is AI prompting mistakes to avoid. Now, I've been talking about the benefit of AI, the how to leverage this beautiful tool that we have available to at this age. And of course, I've given you different examples, different tools that you can use. But I need to warn you that as much as you want to save time and increase productivity with AI, it is essential to be mindful of potential mistakes to have so that you can ensure the quality and relevance of the content generated by this AI. Otherwise, you'll end up dishing out misleading information and confusing your audience. And of course, that way you end up hurting your business. You don't want to do that. The main reason you want to leverage AI is to be able to improve your business processes and to increase your business profit. So a lot of people have made mistakes while using AI, and because of the mistakes the consequences of the mistakes they made, they have tarnished AI with a bad name. Um, the thing is, AI can be really good for your business. You just need to learn how to use it properly. Okay, so here are some of the most common AI prompting mistakes that people make. The first one is they use unclear or ambiguous prompts. When you do not clarify the prompt you are giving AI, you are setting the stage for misleading information. So you need to avoid using vague or ambiguous prompts. You need to be specific when you are giving AI prompts, okay? You need to be specific. And of course, a precise prompt helps the AI understand the context and generate more relevant responses. So, if you want to get a more relevant response for your business, then you need to actually be precise in the prompts you give the AI. And that's where having a good prompt is really important. The second mistake that people make is to over relying on AI generated content. Now, while AI generated content can be a valuable tool, avoid relying on it solely. Use AI generated content as a starting point or inspiration, but always ensure to edit it for accuracy and alignment with your intended message and your business brand. So, your brand image rather. So, the thing is, after getting your AI generated content, you still need to just edit it a bit and make it uh, um, sound human. Let it align with your own business values. Okay. Now, the third mistake that people make is not training the AI model adequately. Remember, I talked about seeding the AI earlier. So that's make. I mean, when people don't train the AI model that they use, they don't get quality output from the AI. So what you want to do is you need to make sure that whatever AI model you're using, whether it's ChatGPT or is an image generating AI, you need to train it so that it knows the relevant and appropriate um, output to give you each time you prompt it for an output. So AI depends heavily on the quality and diversity of training data fed into it. So you need to constantly train whatever AI tool you are using to get the best out of it. Now, the fourth mistake that people make when using AI is they do not set content guidelines. So for me, I remember when I started using ChatGPT, I had to establish clear guidelines for ChatGPT so that it knows what my business is about, my business values, my mission, the emotion I always want to evoke in people who read my post. And so it knows the kind of voice, the brand voice that I use. And each time I use my prompt, I always prompt it to maintain consistency with my brand voice. So one of the ways I do that is by providing specific instructions on tone and style. And if I have any specific requirements for particular blog or post or something, I include them as well in the prompt. So that's one way to overcome that mistake. So the last but not least mistake that I have written here for you is ignoring audience preferences. So when you are using AI could give you information, general information. If your business is focusing on maybe a particular category of people, let's say single mothers or mothers of young children or autistic audience or something like that, then you need to actually um, put those audience preferences in your AI prompt. You need to include it in the training that you're going to be giving your AI. That way, you can ensure that your content resonates with your audience and it aligns with their interests and needs. Okay, so those are just that. Of course, there are many more mistakes that people make when they use AI, but this training is already 40 hours, I mean 41 minutes long, and I mean I don't want to bombard you with too much information. With everything that I've shared with you, I'm sure you have learned at least one new thing in the course of this training. So I want to uh, go ahead and just bring this to a wrap. So let me ask you this question as I bring this to a wrap. What would you do if your content was sorted? Please type in the comment section. What would you do? What's one thing that you would start doing if your content business your content for social media was sorted? What's one thing you would start doing in your business? Maybe you'd take the time off to relax and spend me time or whatever, or whatever it is that you think you would do. Just type it in the comment section. I'd like to know. And as you do that, let me quickly just ask you this other question again. What's the secret to creating high quality content quickly? Do you know? Does anybody on this call know the secret to creating high quality content quickly? I'll tell you the answer to that question in a bit. Um, for now, most people have never heard of the law of uh, vital few. It's also known as the law of Pareto principle. Now, this law states that only 20% of, let's say in an audience, only 20% will be responsible for 80% of the action. If you were to use maybe another example, we can say that in a class, only 20% of the students will be responsible for 80% of the interaction that goes on in the class. All right. Meaning that in your business, 20% of your customer would be responsible for the 80% of your business income. I hope you are getting the point I'm making. You're getting my point, right? So I guess we as human beings are programmed to complicate even the simplest of tasks. For instance, when you want to look for a video to watch, maybe just for relaxation, just finding the right video, the right movie on Netflix could be a challenge for some people. And it's not your fault, it's because of the brain, the way your brain is wired, right? We are programmed to complicate even the tiniest, the simplest of tasks. So now imagine content creation, a task as um can I say as important as content creation. So you can imagine how complicated we make things like that. We make it, right? Sadly, most people are stuck doing content marketing the lame traditional way until somebody exposes them to the shortcuts, like I have just done on this training with you. I have just exposed you to the shortcut of content creation, especially using the uh, powerful tools that we have available to us in this age and day. So, and the truth is that it has nothing to do with dancing on TikTok or Reels on IG or even Facebook. Okay, you couldn't even bribe me to imagine doing a thing like that. You've seen me do videos online, but I'm sure you've not seen me doing all those popular dancing TikTok videos, because there is a much simpler method or approach that works faster than you ever dreamed possible. And I'm going to be sharing with you what that is all about in a jiffy. And to answer the question I asked earlier about the secret to creating high quality content quickly, the secret is to leverage. Leverage tools. Leverage tools. If you rely on your human power, you are going to keep struggling with keeping up with the Joneses. But if you can leverage the tools available at your fingertips, for instance, AI tools, then you can, you know, break the jinx and move faster with content creation. I hope I'm making sense to you. All right. So if you are interested in finding out how to leverage this AI tool, for the best result in your business, then you probably be interested in this next program that I want to introduce to you. The result that you will generate with the content that is packed into this program will be relate. It will be it will help you stay on top of your game in whatever industry you find yourself, no matter your time limitations, no matter your financial limitations, no matter the type of business you are actually involved in, no matter what. Because when people tell me that, oh, content creation is or content marketing is hard, I roll my eyes, because it's hard only if you make it hard. It's hard only if you follow the well known experts, so to speak, or gurus or influencers. If you are trying to do what those people do, then you, of course, complicate things. It will be hard because you are doing it the wrong way. The dirty secret is that people who really do it right are tight lipped about it because it's best that way. You don't want everybody learning about the real thing, the real secret to doing it. Of course, why let everyone in on the real deal? For me, I personally don't have uh, any hang-ups about revealing my secret to people, because I believe that people can steal my secret, but they cannot steal my discipline. They cannot steal the way the uniqueness about me, the way I present myself. You know, they cannot steal how I use the secret. Even though they steal the secret, they cannot steal how I use it. Okay, so that's why for me, I don't make it a big deal to reveal my secret to the world. I reveal it easily. My way may sound too simple to you, because it sounds too simple to many people that have shared it before. And I understand if you feel the same way, because people have made content marketing to to be something that is supposed to be hard, right? So it, I have to, if I make it simple, it means that I have to be wrong. No, no. And the reason I know this is because I have impressive results to show for it. So when you go through the solution that I have packaged into this program that I titled Supercharged AI Content System, you realize just how easy it is to do content marketing, especially using AI. I have another content marketing course that is not focusing on AI, that is uh, the one that I have been using for many years. But this particular program is focused on leveraging AI for content marketing. And so, and I guarantee you that you will never be tempted to go back to your tedious old method again once you understand, once you are exposed to this content system that I have put together. So let's take a quick look at what's in the supercharged AI content, shall we? The the topics include AI generated visual content secret. So something that involves everything that you need to know about your visual content, graphics generation, image generation, for generating visuals regarding, I mean, with AI. I'm going to be covering it. And in the audience engagement techniques as well, I'm going to be covering it in this program. And last but not least is how to stay ahead of emerging AI trends, because it's not just about mastering the existing tools. I want to give you the tools that will help you stay ahead of your AI content game, no matter which tool is released into the market, even afterwards. Okay, so let's move on to the so and because in addition to the already packed content, the course itself, I've decided to reward fast action takers with one of my best-selling course titled "The Ultimate Productivity Blueprint." Now, if you know me, you know I like to reward fast action takers because I believe that the world has enough information as it is. The problem is with people acting on the information they know. So many people don't act on the information they know because of whatever excuse they give themselves, and that's why they're not getting the results they should get. But if you can act fast on the information you have, implement fast, fail fast, and succeed as well, you will definitely be way ahead of your pack. So that's one of the reasons I like to reward fast action takers. So if you sign up for this program during this launch period, then you'll get access to my one of my best-selling course, the Ultimate Productivity Blueprint. And this course has the secret to unlocking unparalleled productivity and unleashing your full potential with the um, the program, the framework that I shared in the course. So the topics that covered, I mean, the lessons that I cover in this course include strategies for setting achievable goals, optimal time management strategies, the secret to ultimate productivity, and financial planning for entrepreneurs. It's actually a power packed course. No wonder it is one of my best selling programs. But that's not all. Remember the cool prompt I referred to earlier in this training, when I told you that I'll show you how to get your hands on it. So this also is available to anyone that enrolls for this program before the launch period is over. So with this personable AI prompt vault, in fact it's actually by the time you get it, you'll notice that it will become your companion. It's because it has the content prompt to help you get the best out of AI. So, naturally, the question that will be going through your mind will be, how much does this program cost? I mean, I would ask the same question if I were in your shoes. But before I tell you the answer to that question, can you think for a second how much you would pay to have your hands on a system such as the one I've described to you just now? The supercharged AI content system, a system that will help you take care of your content creation using AI for your business. How much would you pay to get access to such a system? What has terrible content creation or terrible content marketing cost you in your business so far? So if you can think about that, then I'm sure you can come up with a figure that you'll be willing to give in exchange for all this solution that I have for your business. So I'm going to reveal to you the value of all this. So the supercharged AI content system itself is valued at 50,000 naira. And now that might sound like a big money to you, but when you look at it in the real context of things, you see that it's actually worth much more than that, because it's going to help you bring your business to the world, and it's going to help you get your message across in such a way that is relatable to your audience. The ultimate productivity blueprint itself is valued at 25,000 naira, and the personable AI prompt vault is valued at 15,000 naira. The course, this whole course comes with content review session. So everyone that signs up during the launch period will get access to content review session with me. I'm going to review your content, your content strategy at the end of the course. So so that at least we don't give room for any mistakes. And of course, that is valued at 50,000 naira. So when you put all this together, you see that the total value is 140,000 naira. Now, if I were to charge you this amount for what this course is capable of delivering, it is worth it and more. Okay, it is worth it and more. But because you know me, I'm all about helping people. I'm not going to be charging you that amount. Okay, I'm not going to be charging you that amount. So for just this period of launch, this launch phase, I'm going to be uh leaving all these bonuses, including the course itself, at just a special price of 5,000 naira. So if you want to have access to this right now, go to https full colon forward slash double forward slash rather bit.ly slash SAIC. You can see the link in the on the screen. You can see it on the screen. Just go straight here to bit.ly slash SAIC. That way you get access to the um, enrollment page where you can enroll at this special price. Once the launch phase is over, the price will go to its regular amount. Okay, so when you sign up now for the period of this launch period of this program, you will get everything that I've just talked about, including the extra resources. But once the launch phase is over, the course alone will be on sale without the bonuses. Okay? The course alone will be on sale without the bonuses. So that is it from me. I mean, from me to you. I believe you have got a lot of value for your time spent in this training. So if you know anybody that will benefit greatly from everything that I shared with you on this training, everything that I've spoken to you about regarding leveraging the power of AI for more followers, maximizing your AI tools and you know everything. Please share this training with your friends and those you think will benefit from it as well. Until next time I come your way, I remain Margaret Danso, the digital creator guide. I look forward to seeing you, welcoming you on board in the supercharged AI content creation, content system rather. Bye.